This is going to be a little bit of a different tea vlog for me because I am doing an inspirational tea vlog, which is talking about a subject that you can see from the title, that is the awkward stage. First of all, I'm drinking out of this mug. It's a cat. Isn't that cute? It's definitely me, right? Yeah. Inside I have Earl Grey tea by Tazo. It's black tea. A pinch of Splenda and some creamer. Mwah. So that's going to be it for the tea drinking for a while because I'm going to discuss this topic for you. Most of the people that are watching this video right now have probably already been through the awkward stage, but this is going to be a little bit more directed for those that are in the awkward stage right now. This is all going to be from a girl's perspective, talking to girls, because I am not a male. If you don't know what the awkward stage is, that is basically the period around middle school where you have the most awkward time of your childhood ever. You're getting older, you're going through emotional, physical, and mental changes that just kind of mess with you, and you're just like, why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong? My voice just completely did not want to speak. My awkward stage was from around 3rd grade to 7th grade because it can last for several months or several years, which mine was several years. So you go through physical changes. Most people have the pimples and the braces and the glasses, and that's just when everything that you could have that everyone goes through, but if some people go through it sooner than others, it's so weird because they've never been through it, and so the other kids don't know what it's like. But you do, and you're like, this sucks now because I'm this alien to these people I thought were my friends. I had freckles, I was pale, I was a ginger, I had a size 11 foot, so Sasquatch was my big name that everyone called me. It was Sasquatch. It was mostly boys because boys are mature. But they called me Sasquatch, which is Bigfoot. If you don't know, there is a fly. And also, I was not a little person. I will never be a little person. I don't know if you remember picture days back in like elementary school. They're always like usually in a triangle, like a Christmas tree little form. And I was always the tip of that, even taller than all the boys until about like 6th grade. One of the first tips that I'm going to give you right now is to find somebody that you can share these experiences with. If you are blessed to have a situation where you have a mother that is there for you, definitely talk to your mom because that will immensely help you go through your journeys, because you might not feel like she's gone through what you have, but she totally has. But if you can't, for some reason, talk to your mom, or if you just feel uncomfortable, then find a girlfriend that you can talk to, that you can share your experiences with. You're going through the same things, and you need to have someone you can ask questions to and answer questions for your friend, because she might have questions that you have already experienced. She can tell you, hey, you got a little something something in your teeth right there. Most people won't tell you. You'll think you'll have friends that would tell you, and you realize that you went through the entire last half of your day at school with some big like spinach thing up in your braces. You will be going through mental changes as well. This whole process of this awkward stage is figuring out who you are. And so you need some sort of inspiration, whether it's a celebrity, whether it's an adult you look up to, your mom, a friend's mom, or just somebody that is in your eye kind of as a mentor that you look up to. You're going to go through different stages. I remember in 6th grade I went through this like goth stage, which was so not me in 6th grade. And I went through this time where celebrities that I was looking up to were all into environmentally going green and everything. And so everything I did was going green. My Gmail, Google Talk name was Tree Hug or something, and my first ever picture on Facebook was the little reduce, reuse, recycle triangle with like a world behind it. So I definitely went through that stage, and people didn't really like me for it. I was also very gullible in around 7th grade. I don't know how many times I fell for, oh, gullible's written on the ceiling. Where? I felt like maybe the first time that would happen, but it happened over and over and over again. I thought that that's what I had to do to be funny, and it's not. You need to be yourself. I know you probably don't know who you are in 7th grade, but try not to do anything that you know isn't your true personality, because then you'll just seem fake in the long run. Boys. The odds of your middle school relationship actually lasting is slim to none, because you don't even know who you are yet. Neither of you guys do. And so how are you supposed to have a relationship with someone if you don't really know who you're dating and they don't even know who they are? Please just don't make that your #1 priority, because you don't want to lose friends that you have because you're trying to put all of your effort into a boy. You don't want to lose people that you were friends with because they don't like who you're becoming. If you break up, with this guy or if he breaks up with you, that's way too much stress to have when you're that young. Don't make that everything that you think about. Oh, gotta take a breather. That was great. As far as relationships go, whether it's boys or girls, relationships are two-way streets, not one. You don't need to put all your effort in if they aren't giving any effort back. So like I said, I'm not going to get into full detail because if you guys want to know more, you can just ask and I'll do a full video. So my final thing and probably best advice of this video will be to know that in the future, these things that felt like they meant the world at the time will mean nothing in the future. Obviously, there are some things that could seriously affect you in your life. Little situations that you might be embarrassed about and cry over will not mean anything in the future, and you might actually end up laughing about them. And I know it seems like it means everything at the time, and you're just like, why did this happen? I can't go to school the next day because my friends hate me. Things will blow over, and if they're your true friends, you will be friends with them again, and you just need to know that things will be okay. Everyone goes through this awkward stage. We all got through it. Hopefully, if you didn't, I'm so sorry. I'm totally not trying to get religious on you guys, and this is all I'm going to say. Seriously, having faith and growing up like I did really helped because I knew that God was always with me and I was never alone in anything. Sorry, that's all I'm going to say. Hang in there and you will get through it. So that's all for my awkward stage part of this video. This mug has been brought to you by Barnes & Noble. I'm not being sponsored by Barnes & Noble. I bought this cat cup because I thought it was really, really cool. And this tea is really yummy, if you were wondering. I hope this helped you at all. And if not, I'm sorry. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You can leave a comment in the down bar. No, not the down bar. That's me. You can leave a comment in the comments below, or you can send me a message. I know some people like to be more private, and that's totally fine. Or you can tweet me. Don't forget to add me on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, add me on Facebook. And yeah, I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.
I remember when we broke up the first time saying this is it, I've had enough, because like we hadn't seen each other in a month when you said you needed space what? Let's make funny faces at the camera.